Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Mental Wellness Channel with Waihiga. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your love and support. If you are new to my channel, welcome. This is your first time here. Welcome. I hope you stick around, subscribe, and take a listen to what I have to say. Today, I want to talk about something really serious and unfortunate that happened. The rapper from the group Migos, Takeoff, passed away on the 1st of November. He was shot, allegedly shot and killed at around 2 a.m. in the morning in Houston, Texas, after a game of dice went wrong. So they had gone to this bowling alley or something with his other group member, Quavo, and an altercation took place because Quavo was losing the game. And mind you, Takeoff was not even in the scenario. He wasn't in the game. He was just a bystander. And someone in the crowd in that altercation started shooting. And Takeoff was the one that got hit and ultimately died. Takeoff, I noticed, was the backbone of the Migos group. Takeoff, for me personally, was the best lyricist, was the meat of Migos. You know, he was the best, like flow-wise, he was the best. And he was the most chilled, most relaxed, most non-problematic rapper that I've seen come out of a group. And in today's day and age of gang this, violence this, B-word that, Takeoff was a really chilled guy, very laid back. So when I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw the news that Takeoff was dead, it hit me. And I know you guys may be asking, Waihiga, why are you doing this? This is the Mental Wellness Channel with Waihiga. We talk about alcoholism. We talk about mental wellness. We talk about toxic relationships. We talk about things that we feel in our lives, tangible things. We don't talk about celebrities or this or that, you know, Hollywood things that are far out there. But no, give me a chance to explain myself. Is hip-hop culture toxic? Is gangster rap toxic? Why is so many rappers dying in so much frequency? Why are so many rappers dying so young? Is it perhaps because of what they rap about? The violence, the drugs, the lifestyle, the opulence? Is it because when we say things, when we declare things with our mouths, and we keep repeating it, they actually manifest and become true? You know, the one death that really got me thinking about all this and about hip-hop in general, and if I should really be listening to hip-hop music anymore, was Nipsey Hussle. I really liked Nipsey Hussle, and I started to follow him just before or just after, just before Victory Lap was released. So that's the album that was really getting big hype. Right before he was shot and killed, you know, outside his marathon store in LA. And the other thing that has become really toxic in all these rapper deaths is people take out their phones, start photographing the deceased, start taking videos of the deceased person and selling them to social media outlets. And these videos and these images are circulated online for all of us to see. Families are mourning or just coming to grips with the fact that their family member is dead. And their pictures are online, their videos are online of them dead. That is very disturbing. So when Nipsey Hussle was gunned down, that's when I took a step back and I was like, whoa, what is all this music about? What does it keep talking about? Guns, the B word, the H word. You know, women are B words, women are H's. You know, the degradation of women. And I'm a woman, you know. So I'm dancing to, or I'm jogging to, or, you know, I'm cleaning my house listening to music that is constantly degrading me. At some point, that message is going to internalize at some point. And I tried to play the game like, yeah, no, it's just music, it's just rap, it's just the culture. You know, it doesn't mean that. In fact, the B word is endearing, you know, just like the N word is an endearing term. You know, we're making it our own. I'm not one of those black people who like to be called the N word, because I don't like to use the N word. I don't call people the N word. I think it's a disgusting word. I'll never be able to use it. It will never be feel good to call someone the N word. No. And so when I listen to it in music, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like, yeah, man, we're taking this word back. We're making it our own. You know, this is my homie, so I call him the N word. No. So, and I'm seeing people trying to do that with the B word for women. You know, that's my B, that's my girl, that's my homie. You will never be able to get away with calling me the B word and think it's okay. No. No. So, back to hip hop culture and what is happening with all these young rappers dying. Young Dolph, you know, he was gunned down in his city. And this just keeps happening. Month after month, week after week, PNB Rock. And I didn't listen to him I didn't listen to him at all. But I felt the love. I felt the ache of the hip hop community when PNB Rock died. And it gets to a point that ever since Nipsey Hussle died, I was scared to get invested in hip hop artists anymore, because you kind of know how things are gonna go. You know, if they live a fast life, if they're in the hip hop industry, you kind of know this isn't gonna end well. Like, I'm gonna end up mourning my favorite rapper at one point or another. So why do I even invest in liking this rapper or liking this music? You know? And the music is just repetitively the same thing, coming from the streets, dealing with gang violence, dealing with all sorts of pains. I get that part, you know, because this is the realities of the lives that these rappers came up out of. You know, they came literally from the gutter, you know, these projects, inner city lives in the States. And they're coming into wealth and prestige, and you know, they worked hard for that money. Their talent is unmatched. But to get out of that system, of that poverty, and to continue on the message of gangster vibes and gangster music, and women are B's and women are H's, and still be hanging out with your friends from the hood and thinking that these people are not going to get jealous, of having the flashy lifestyle, you know, showing off your diamonds, your platinum rings, your Rolls Royces, your cars, your multi-million-dollar houses. People are gonna come for you and they're gonna cut your life short. And it's been a trend. Nipsey Hussle was killed by one of his own. Black on black crime, it has to be said. It wasn't someone out of the black community that came in and killed Nipsey. It wasn't someone out of the community who came in and killed Young Dolph. Young Dolph was, gunned down in his own community of Memphis. So, and now to Takeoff, gunned down for a fight that he wasn't even part of, over a game of dice, over gambling that he wasn't even part of. He caught a stray bullet. He was just 28 years old. It's so unfortunate. And his pictures are all over the internet of him in that state. And people just continue. I mean, you see it on social media. Prayers up for Takeoff, who's passed on sadly at the age of 28. Last month it was prayers up for P&B Rock. Before that it was prayers up for Young Dolph. Before that it was prayers up for Juice WRLD. Before that it was prayers up for XXX. Before that, I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. XXX, it's too much. So I wonder if you're taking the time to sit down and reflect what hip-hop culture, what hip-hop music does to your mental well-being. If this is what hip-hop culture is doing to its rappers, to its engineers, to its teachers, to its artists, what is it doing for you as the consumer? I listen to hip-hop. It's all I listen to. Oh, but I'm taking a break. I have to stop. I have to stop and look for something else to listen to now. I'm going to Bob Marley and the Wailers, because hip-hop, can we change the message? Can we change the message? Can it stop being a revolving door of gun violence, drugs, that type of lifestyle? Because the artists are dying in the dozens, in the hundreds. And I see a lot of people online in the comment sections, when I was researching about Takeoff, a lot of people seem to be saying that this doesn't happen in any other genre of music. Like, this does not happen in any other genre of music. Not classical, not rock. I mean, rock does have deaths linked to drugs and stuff, but not being gunned down. Not violent deaths like these. No, hip-hop does. So if you're spending 90% of your time listening to hip-hop music, which promotes violence, degrading women, getting your money from pimping, or getting your money from drugs, pushing coke, pushing drugs, what is your internal environment going to look like? Because you can tell yourself all you want, I can separate the two. Obviously, it's just a song. It's just the lyrics. It's just art, It's poetry. These guys are talking about the struggle. These guys are talking about where they've come from. But you really need to have a serious conversation with yourself about where this music is taking you and what it's doing to you. Where is it taking its own rappers? It's killing them way too young. It's leaving them in the dust with a whole lot of addiction problems. Broken homes, broken families, heartbroken mothers, fatherless children. Who's gonna raise any of these rappers' children? They're gone. It's a very sad state of affairs. But I really felt compelled to the most chilled rapper. And I thought he was extremely talented. He was such a good rapper. His flowology was just really good. I think it made the Migos amazing. And I did like the Migos, but I have to part ways with hip-hop. I mean, I love hip-hop so much, I have a tattoo. I have a tattoo on my hand that says, "For the love of hip-hop." I loved hip-hop that much. But I cannot follow suit. I have to sit down, reflect on what hip-hop culture means, how hip-hop culture has treated its own mentors, its own artists. And I must say it's not good. So if you're young, you're impressionable, and you think that, oh, it's just a lifestyle, man. Oh, it's just, I'm just here to have fun, you know. I'll grow up when I'm 30, I'll grow up when I'm 40, I'll grow up when I'm 50. Takeoff didn't have that chance, man. He was cut down at 28. 28. I'm 30. And I'm only starting to get my life together now. So please think about the music you listen to. Please think about the things you watch. Because normalizing people dying like this is not normal. And hip-hop culture has everything to do with it. Thank you for sticking through to the end of this video. I would love to hear your comments. Please be respectful in the comments. And unfortunately, we lost another one. RIP to Takeoff. Till the next video, guys. Goodbye.